In today's Smart Money, staying out of debt is something that should always be at the top of your list when reviewing your finances. With school back in session and summer spending coming close to an end, it's important to make sure your financial plan is on track. ABC 7's financial contributor Brian Mirau joins us today. Brian, what are your thoughts on summer spending and staying out of debt?
Well, hey, glad to be here today, Mark. You know, according to the Allianz Vacation Confidence Index, the average American household was expected to spend an average of $2,830 on their summer vacation. Now, with inflation still at a very high level, it's important to review your finances and make sure that you're on track. You know, with everything costing more, it's easy to get out of balance and even into debt. You know, debt's one of the main factors in keeping you from reaching your financial goals, especially in your long-term goals in planning for retirement.
Brian, how do you counsel people to stay out of debt?
Well, Mark, everyone's financial situation is different, but here are the three key things that you can do to stay out of debt. First thing you want to do is create a budget and stick to it. Start by tracking your income and listing all your essential expenses. Be sure to differentiate between your needs and your wants and to prioritize your necessary expenses. Now, you want to regularly review your budget and adjust as needed. And you want to live below your means. It sounds simple, but it's a common mistake that people make. And cut down on non-essential expenses, avoid impulsive purchases, and focus on saving and investing your money wisely. You want to work towards living on 50% of your gross paycheck. You know, you have to pay taxes and you have to pay yourself first, which is your savings. And you want to be sure and have an emergency fund for unexpected expenses such as medical bills, car repairs, or a sudden job loss. These can quickly lead to debt if you're not prepared, and building an emergency fund helps you cover these unforeseen costs without resorting to credit cards or loans.
All right, Brian, what if someone already has debt? How do you advise them on becoming debt-free?
Well, Mark, it's important to look at your debt and pay off any of your high-interest loans first. You know, the two quick tips I can give are cut up your credit cards. You know, if you're not paying off your credit cards right away, then you shouldn't have them. You know, credit cards are the very worst debt you can possibly have. You want to get rid of them and then put all of your focus into paying these off. And the next is to possibly sell or downgrade the car that you have. You know, it may be hard to say goodbye to a nice, expensive car, but it is necessary in getting out of debt. You know, the average monthly payment for a new car is around $667 a month, and that expensive car payment could be the difference in achieving your financial goals.
What other tips for handling debt do you recommend?
Well, Mark, you know, our firm focuses on retirement planning, and a big part of a successful retirement is staying out of bad debt and being tax efficient. You know, being tax efficient helps everyone, not only those planning for retirement. You know, by strategically managing your taxes, you can maximize the amount of money that you retain from your income, and this extra money can be allocated towards paying off debts faster. And today, Mark, we're offering a free in-depth tax analysis for our viewers. You know, in the tax analysis, you know, we identify opportunities to become efficient against taxes in the future. And many times we can identify strategies to reduce thousands of dollars in taxes throughout retirement. And Mark, one more thing. We're offering a free complimentary copy of my new book titled Smart Money for the Backside of Life for anyone wanting to set a visit. And in my book, I discuss many different aspects of retirement that folks deal with on the backside of life.
So you can text RETIRE to 915-233-2904 for your free tax analysis. And you can set up a visit with Brian to receive a copy of his new book, Smart Money for the Backside of Life. Again, the number, 915-233-2904. Text the word RETIRE. You can also visit their website at www.mirocapital.com/TV. ABC 7 financial contributor Brian Mirau with Mirau Capital Management. Thanks for your time, my friend.
Mark, thank you for having me today.